All right, welcome back to another Hoop Talk. And today, I was actually genuinely wondering, bro, if SGA wins a ring this season, do we start saying comfortably that he's better than Luka Doncic? Is there not a debate to be had anymore? Now, if you were to say, yeah, I think Shai's gonna be, he has an MVP, he has a ring, he plays a lot more defense. Yeah, of course he's better than Luka Doncic. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I can live with that. I can live with somebody thinking, hey, he got a ring and an MVP. Yeah, bro, he's better than Luka Doncic. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, right? Now, if you're still watching, I'm about to explain to you why that is literally completely wrong. Why? Just let me explain. So, obviously in this series, we know Shai outplayed Luka Doncic head to head, right? We saw it. You know, the Mavs won, but we saw Shai get outplayed, right? And it's funny because this series is a prime example. Even though he outplayed him head to head, this is a perfect example of exactly why he's not better than Luka Doncic to me. Now, let me say this, right? Shai, the offensive capabilities and the gap in offensive capabilities is actually a lot wider than you think it is between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luka Doncic. People won't say that, people won't say that, and people won't do that. But I also feel like, you know, because of that gap, you know what I'm saying, the defense thing between them, Shai is a good defender. I'm not gonna say he's a great defender, but he's a good defender. But first, I'll say, like, you know, currently this year, this is the first year where I can comfortably say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been a better player individually than Luka Doncic. I think that's fair to say. I think everyone can agree, even the Luka fans. I am the biggest Luka stan ever, and I think that Shai was this year for sure. But you know, this is the injury-prone Luka this year. Not injury-prone. I did not mean to say that, but he dealt with injuries real heavily this year, and you know, this is the first season where he's actually like really had a game-changing type of injury for him. So, not gonna say game-changer, but you know, it kept him off the court for a while. That was the first time Luka dealt with injury like that. But let's talk about it. So, the reason why, if Shai already won an MVP right before Luka Doncic, which is completely insane to me. Completely insane, because the MVP award, I don't know what the MVP award means. It's the best player on the best team, or is it just the best player in the world? Like, to me, if your team is the best in the league, I guess to a certain extent, like, yeah, if you're the best player on the team, you should be considered. But at the same time, like, what does that say about the team? Like, I just watched Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have a really bad scoring series against the Grizzlies, and they was still whooping these boys by like 40s and 30s and 50s. I'm like, what the world? Like, is this really an MVP? Like, right here, like, what are we talking about? Yo, oh my God, Luka. But yeah, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm not gonna take that away. Congratulations, Shai, for winning MVP. Here's my thing of why I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not better than Luka Doncic, even if he does win a ring. It is simply because, and hear me out, Luka is capable of carrying a bad team to heights they have no business being in, while Shai is not capable of doing that. And before you be like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, the youngest team. Yo, bro, listen, man. Listen to me, and listen to when I say this, bro. Literally, you can say the Clippers didn't give Shai opportunity to be Shai, and he went to the Thunder, he started doing these crazy things. People forget that Shai was averaging 30, taking the Thunder nowhere at one point. They were still a losing team. Literally still a losing team. Shai is not a team elevator. The real team elevator for the Thunder is Sam Presti. Nah, I'm playing, but like, all jokes aside though, Shai, I've watched it happen, and I hate that he just gets swept under the rug, and then all of a sudden it's like Shai's a great player, because the Thunder wasn't like a legitimate playoff team till Chet Holmgren started playing games, which might have been 2 years ago, a year ago. Yeah, Chet started playing a year ago. Yeah, facts. Literally, no, not a year ago. It was a 2023 season. You know what I'm trying to say? 23-24 season. Chet started playing. What I'm trying to say, right? And the Thunder were serious. Like, okay, this team is something's for real. Before that, no Chet. Shai still dropping 30, and they win 40 games. Individually, Shai is an elite ISO player. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of team elevation, bro, I promise you that Shai can never take Reggie Bullock and Dwight Powell to a WCF. He cannot take those kind of players and starters to a WCF, bro. He don't have that. And to be honest, I don't even think Shai's a really like. First, they both played a point guard position. If you just want to compare there, Luka is a way better point guard than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of all stages of his career. Even this season, he is a better point guard than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai is not a true point guard to me. It's a lot of passes and like, you know, playmaking plays that I wish Shai could see. Like, you know, I really should have made this pass. Like, if Shai is not scoring, I don't think he brings the level of playmaking that Luka Doncic brings to the table if, you know what I'm saying, Luka's having a bad scoring night. Because, you know, he's still going to get boards and he's still going to have like 11, 13, 14 assists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, given, you know what I'm saying, if he wins a ring this year, I think this says more about the Thunder than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to me. Like, people are going to be like, I'm sorry. People are going to be like, oh yeah, Shai is just this and that. And he's just so elite. But to me, it's like, nah, that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, well, J-Dub definitely took that next step. Isaiah Hartenstein plays a huge role here. And Chet Holmgren also played a huge role here. You have people like Aaron Wiggins coming off the bench scoring 40. Luka Doncic has never had that luxury of a teammate, of a bench player to come off and score 40. And I know you're going to be like, oh, Tim Hardaway came off the bench. Be quiet. All right, that was one game out of that entire season. I've seen Aaron Wiggins drop 20, 30, multiple times this year. I might have just lied. But Aaron Wiggins is better than Tim Hardaway Jr., okay? And in the last 3 years. Let's put it that way, right? The Thunder literally have an all-around, like, elite team. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And that's, to me, Luka has never had an elite team around him. Now, this year was the year for it, but, you know, Nico Harrison, obviously, you know, traded him away for Cooper Flagg. And I'll get my thoughts on that piece, on that later. But, like, yeah, I feel like, if Luka had teams built around him, like Anthony Edwards and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does, Luka would seriously be in like finals talks. I feel like, yes, this team was really well built around Luka, but Quentin Grimes and Klay Thompson was generally the type of players they were missing in the finals. I will keep saying that Luka's defense did not cause the Mavericks to finals. Brian Windhorst started that narrative, and you guys ran with it and believed it. If you believe that, bro, you are not. Use your own mental right quick. If you play basketball, use your own mental, bro. If the games are still close, right? And you start looking at certain drives and be like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Luka's defense was bad, but, you know, if the other teammates are shooting 9% from 3, that should obviously say something, right? If our co-star Kyrie Irving is not showing up, that should probably play a huge role when we're losing by 8 points in close games in the finals. I will keep saying, Luka's been playing the same the entire season, the last year and this year too. He just looks a lot more hurt. But yeah, and he brought them to the finals with that same play style. I understand that Kobe said that heliocentric offense thing will never work. It won't ever win a ring, but I don't believe it, bro. I think if it's going to win a ring, this would be the era for it. Building around a player such as Luka. Luka has the top 5 offensive engine of all time to me, bro. Shai is not a top 5 offensive engine to me. Now, in terms of ISO and mid range, I think Shai is probably the best mid range guard. Like, he's like DeMar DeRozan on like 50 times. Like, I don't know, DeMar DeRozan on like OD steroids, like on crack, bro. It's so bad. Like, Shai is actually a genuinely scary player to guard. Like, look at this. Oh no, that was just good playmaking though. Like, I want to see more like that from Shai. Like, to me, I feel like the most impressive kind of players are triple-double threats. Like, the triple-double threat players, the people that do it all on the court. Oh yeah, this is crazy. But the people that play, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But the people that do it all on the court, those players to me are the most valuable players. Players like Shai, who are, I'm not gonna say Shai's a one-dimensional player, but whose game is more focused on one dimension, is not all that crazy to me, because it's like, okay, I feel like a lot of people in the NBA could, that's crazy. I did not, but I feel like a lot of people in the NBA could like score, like, but what else can you do? Like, we have so many stars, bro. Kobe White can score, Cam Thomas can score. Like, I need to see more from a player, and I feel like, yeah, Shai got the defense, but I need to see like a little bit more from Shai. And also, leading a bad team means a lot to me. Like, I watched Luka take Reggie Bullock indoor. I'm gonna keep saying that because that's so crazy to me. Like, you guys will never understand how absolutely insane that is. I watched him, like, and the dog, like, I feel like you guys have never truly, like, the hate on Luka that's coming now is because people have never actually appreciated how great Luka was early in his career, and now they're becoming like, he has voter fatigue for MVP and he's never won it. Like how? Like, literally how? It's like, is that kind of like, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, like, it's the defense though. Jokic don't play defense. Then it don't become defense. It's he's not winning games. And 50 win teams back to back. And to be honest, I really feel like the Lakers wasn't even supposed to be a 50-win team. I feel like it's just like look to that point where it's like I can tell like he's getting older, he's getting smarter. Like, he's really realizing like, okay, I know what my teammates are capable of, and I know what I'm working with here. I know what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times I've been seeing people talk about, oh yeah, the 18 and 20 over assist ratio. You guys have to stop acting like people don't have to make their shots to get assists. If you replace Luka Doncic with SGA on the Thunder, I think the Thunder are even better than they are now. That's just me. That's just the truth. That's just how I feel. Like I said though, I like SGA as a player, but I don't feel like him winning a ring would still make him better than Luka Doncic. Like, all time, currently, yeah, but all time, no, absolutely not. He's better than Luka Doncic right now this season. Next season, I don't see him being better than Luka anyways, regardless. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But because I feel like Luka, not gonna say it, I don't even care if Luka takes his conditioning seriously. I never felt like conditioning with Luka is the problem. I actually like that he got bigger. I'm like one of those few people that's like, okay, you can say his rookie year was so fast and this and that. Luka was averaging like what, like 14, 18? I don't know how much he averaged rookie year, but I know it was 34, 9, and 10. I will take a big Luka 34, 9, and 10 over any Luka any day. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't care that he got like I don't know. I just don't like. I never thought conditioning was the issue for Luka. People act like he's Zion Williamson, like he's just so everything. He's not. That's never been the issue. Him getting big, making that 3-point jumper look even more deadlier. It's literally part of him growing as a player. Like that. Hey man, like I said though, yeah, that's elite though, J-Dub. That's elite. And also, I feel like the Thunder, like, I don't know, if the Thunder don't win, I wouldn't say they need to change anything. Just let J-Dub develop into a second option, like, more comfortably. That's all. That's all I would say. That's all I would say. But I wouldn't be mad if Thunder won. I'm happy that SGA got a ring. But I want Halliburton, or I want somebody from the East to win. I ain't gonna lie, dude. But yeah, I do think the West is a bloodbath. And I love the Luka versus SGA, like, the whole little thing that's going on. But, like, I just don't think all time SGA would ever even touch Luka. I think Luka has the highest ceiling. Out of all current NBA players, I think Luka has the highest ceiling out of all of them. And that's just how I feel. But yeah. Thank you for watching. And make sure you follow the Twitch. Drop a sub to enjoy more sports talks. Soon enough, I will be doing the $1,000 debates. So yeah, I'm gonna start pushing for that like now. But yeah.